Hello, people of YouTube, people that are interested in zines and people that are interested in Riot Girl. I have finally finished the 3rd issue of my zine, Youth Decay, which I started in 2021 and it is now 2026. My last issue is in 2022, so it's been a really long time, but I finally found the inspiration and I really love the cover. It's about feminism and like my feminist responses to pop culture at the moment. So what made me want to write about like feminism was it kind of got started by like a discussion I had with my friend about Sabrina Carpenter, and then I kind of like changed my opinion after a while, and yeah, then I kind of just wanted to write about it. And then the Olivia Rodrigo baby doll like fiasco happened, and I was like, maybe I just like make a whole zine about my thoughts, but I really wanted this zine to like encourage people to like tell me what their thoughts are as well and have them respond to me. Like I want my zine to like encourage open conversation. I don't want it to be like you read it and then it's like whatever. I want it to be like I want to hear people's thoughts and stuff about it. But yeah, I thought I'd make a video doing like a little flip through and talking about the zine a little bit, just for like inspo if you're thinking about making a zine or like want like Riot Girl zine inspiration. That's what this video is gonna be for. Yeah, so this is the cover, this is my face, and then yeah, the name of my zine is Youth Decay Zine, after the Sleater Kinney song. That is a Sleater Kinney poster. And as you can see, we have Bratmobile, we have Mommy Longlegs, we have Sleater Kinney, then we have Olivia Rodrigo and Dodie. Oh, we also have Bikini Hill. That's not music. But yeah. So, yeah, that's the cover. So all the pages are falling out. This is like the master copy, and I don't have sellotape. I only have like masking tape, so I didn't want to tape the pages together, so they're not taped together. So just excuse that. But we start, and it's just a little intro to the fact that it's been so long, and then we've got my main topics. I didn't really make a contents page. I could have, but I just kind of said what the main topics I'm talking about are. So we've got Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo, stop being an Instagram activist. I talk about the 62 million men thing that went around. And then there's just a little section about me, who I am, like on a really like generic level. And then we have our first thing. So usually my first zines that I made, like it would take me so long to make them because it was so like crafty and collagey and like all these things, and it was taking me so long and it was really messy, and like in the end it kind of just like made me lose my motivation. So with this zine I was like, I'm just gonna type most of it. So I did, not all of it, but the majority of the pages are typed up, and then I would just print them, and then I would add like stars and like things around them to make it look more crafty, and I really like how that turned out. So I think I'm gonna continue with that. But yeah, I did do some more like crafty, like this is just written that I stuck in, and then I bought letter stamps on Vinted. That's been like my favorite part of doing this. Like I stamp baby dolls as women's liberation, And then this, like the line, that was unintentional. The printer just ran out of ink. But oh my god, the sun's coming out. Look at that. But yeah, it printed and it came out like that, and I thought it was really cool. And then around this are lyrics to Olivia Rodrigo's songs, All American Bitch. Because I feel like the lyrics are really Riot Girl, and she is someone who like does like Riot Girl and is inspired by Kathleen Hanna and stuff, and I feel like you really hear that in her song All American Bitch. So I wrote the lyrics. Yeah, I mention like a website that I found. It's called Your AI Slot Bores Me, and I talk about that after my page, talking about a story that my friend told me about his uncle using AI, and I wanted to talk about that. I could honestly talk about that a lot more. I think I probably, if I was gonna put more pages in, but I'm not going to because I just wanna like give people this scene now. But I think I would really talk about like porn, because I feel like people don't talk about, maybe I do talk about it in this. No, I don't really, like I allude to it, but like one of the things that's like literally terrifying me, like Pornhub recently has like upped its like levels of like safety. So like certain things you used to be able to search for, like you can't search for them now. So people can't look for like rape or like the word forced, for example. But there's literally a whole channel called like Freeze, and it's literally disgusting. It's literally like these men like press this button and it like freezes the like girl, and then need I say anymore? That's horrific. And the fact that that like doesn't go against Pornhub's policy. I've written side note, Pornhub having a sapphic, I said sapphic section, but I meant website, but I think you get the point. It's not a win because they do not give a fuck about women, because if they did, my god, there's rainbow on my face right now. We love that. Yeah, here's more of the ways that I just typed out and then printed. There's a lot of white space here. I didn't know what to do with that. Usually I default to stars, but I didn't want to fill this, so I left it blank, and I think I'm okay with that. On this page we have a screenshot from my Instagram story, which is kind of ironic because literally the page before this I talk about not being an Instagram activist, but I meant it in a different way. This was more like I really wanted everyone to know something I discovered, so I wrote a whole thing, and I contemplated not posting it because I was like I didn't want to be, I don't know, I didn't want to like, I wasn't sure if people would care or I'd come across too preachy, but anyway, like 15 people liked the story, which is like a lot for me. So on like something like this, so I thought I'd include it. And then that's just a continuation. I wrote make art, not AI. This isn't even about AI. I just didn't know what to do with empty space, so I just wrote that. Then this is like also, I needed like a space filler, so I made like a checklist because I was thinking I wanted to talk about like changes I've made in my life to be more like aware of my like impact as a human on the earth. So I was gonna do something like that, and then I didn't like any of my ideas on how to like put that on a page, so I just made this thing, and it's just called Juno's checklist. Again, I've used my stamps. that was a mistake up there, but it's okay. And I've got stuff like ditch single-use pads for period underwear. Highly recommend period underwear. Convince flatmates to start refilling all cleaning products at the local eco shop. And then I've just got other things like be more unapologetically you, DIY my bikini kill baby doll dress idea that I've had. I bought this like white baby doll dress on Vinted, and I want to like write bikini kill on it or like something like that, because it's got like just a plain white space here. Anyway, that's my plan. And then the final page is like band music recommendation, because usually I do like playlists. Like in a lot of Riot Girl scenes you'll see people do playlists or like band things, and usually I do playlists, but my music taste is very, and I don't listen to Riot Girl all the time or enough to make a playlist that I feel like I wouldn't be able to make a niche one. It would just be like, I don't know. I kind of was like, I feel like if I'm putting a playlist in, I'm being really performative, because I don't know. That's a lot of things I was dealing with this, like why I stopped making zines, and I kind of talk about it in this, is like I didn't want any of my zine to be like a performative act. And this is, I feel like my lip gloss is really washing me out in this lighting, but it's okay. I feel like I kind of like an alien right now, like with the rainbow, but that's okay. Yeah, this is about Molly and the Dolly Shop, who you may have seen or may not have seen. Their song Chokehold is so good, and it's really Riot Girl. Like, they don't describe themselves as Riot Girl, but I feel like a lot of bands don't nowadays. But their music, like if you like Riot Girl music, I feel like you'd like at least like the song Chokehold of Molly and I look so rainbow right now. Molly and the Dolly Shop. And then you've just got the final page, like the back, where I just say thank you for reading, and then I say, have any thoughts or questions you want to share, wanna be friends, wanna be featured in issue 4, DM me. So yeah, hopefully I will make more connections through this zine. I'm super excited. I've really been, like, I used to really be in an online Riot Girl community, and I used to host Riot Girl meetings online when I was like 16, 17. I'm now almost 21. So and a lot of people, like, I think everyone, like, life, yeah. So I kind of want to reach those people again, and hopefully I will. Yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching this video. Yeah.